I will.
I'm sorry, you know I'm being anal about this.
Not much, but I appreciate you. We're in like the same class, so you can just come to your back with the block in between. Here. And then just allow your chest to open up. Your arms can come out to the sides. You can let your legs go long on the mat. Close your eyes. And just start to find your breath, settling in. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just let go of everything that happened earlier today, all the conversations you were having at the coffee shop, and just focus on being here, being in this room, and just focusing on your practice. As you start to breathe, you're going to find that Ujjayi breath. So inhale deeply through your nose, constrict the back of your throat, and then exhale through your nose. It should be like an audible ocean-like sound. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. After your next round of breath, you can remove that block from your back. Just roll on flat to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. And just slowly start to rock side to side, warming up that lower spine. Keep your eyes closed, settling in, and focusing on that intentional breath. Inhale and exhale. You can start to move in small circles in one direction. Again, just warming up that lower back. After about 3 or 4 circles, go in the opposite direction. Go ahead and do one more big squeeze. Hug your knees into your chest. And then slowly start to rock up and down. So back and forth. Do that about 3 or 4 times. On the 4th time, you can cross your ankles and then come to hands and knees. On hands and knees, you want your knees directly under your hips. Your wrists should be aligned with your shoulders. Come to a flat back. And on an inhale, you're going to drop your belly, spread across your chest, lift your gaze. And then exhale, push the mat away. Bring your belly down into your spine and drop your head. Inhale to your cow pose. And then exhale to your cat. Just continue to go through that on your breath. Inhale and exhale. You can move in circles. You can push your hips to meet your ankles. Come to a child's pose for a breath. Just quickly moving up the body here, nice and gentle. Go through one more round. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and come back to a flat, neutral back. I'm going to firmly press into your left hand and lift the right hand straight in front of you. Really reach for the wall ahead of you. And then kick your left foot back behind you. Feel that straight line of energy from your fingertips to your toes. Flex your foot and pretend there's a wall behind you. You're pushing away, and at the same time someone's pulling you forward. Inhale. Exhale, back to all fours. On the other side, pushing into that right hand, lift the left hand. Right foot reaches back, flex the foot. Inhale. And exhale. One more round, pushing into that left hand, right hand rises, left foot back, flex the foot, and feel that stretch. Inhale, exhale, back down. Other side, push into the right hand, left hand lifts, and extend the right foot. Inhale, and exhale back to all fours. On your next inhale, you're going to tuck your toes and come to your downward dog. This is our first downward dog of the day, so pedal out. Bend your right foot, bend your left knee, right knee. You can bend your knees deeply and then shoot your hips to the sky. Just pedal out here, warm up. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat and just fold. Drop your head, grab opposite elbows, and just slowly sway side to side, ragdoll. Inhale. And exhale. You can bend your knees, don't feel like you have to have them locked or straight. Just feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Go ahead and drop your hands to the mat and slowly walk your feet wide. And just slowly roll up to stand. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Once you're here, you're going to take your hands, fingers facing down, come on each side of your spine, and draw your chest open and your elbows drawing together. As you inhale, you're going to push your hips forward, stretch your heart to the ceiling, and drop your head. You want to feel that stretch all across your chest and in your hips. Don't hold any tension in your neck. Slowly come back up to stand. Bring your hands out to the side. Come to prayer at the top. Hands through heart center, hinge at the hips, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, push your shins away, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, then your left, come to a plank. Hold for one breath, inhale, and then lower all the way to the mat. We've gone through this a few times, but we'll do it one more time. So we're going to come through first with the baby cobra. So bring your hands by your ribs at your side. Ground into your hips. Feel them really firmly on the mat. And just slowly peel just your chest off the mat. Feel that opening in your chest. And come back down. Inhale again, come back up. Exhale, come back down. Tuck your toes. Come back to a downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, slowly walk to the front of your mat. Hands out to the side, come up, stand. Prayer at the top. Exhale through heart center. Hinge at the hips and fold forward. Drop your hands, fold. Inhale, push your shins away, flat back. Exhale, hands down, come back to your plank. Hold for a breath. This time we're going to, again, lower all the way down. Again, finding that foundation in your hips, grounding in, bringing the hands back by your ribs. We're going to come into a full cobra, so on your inhale, push all the way up. That's comfortable for you. Exhale, tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Fold. Inhale, rise to stand, hands out wide to prayer at the top. Exhale through heart center, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, push your shins away. Exhale, plant your hands. Come to your plank. And this time you can either halfway lower or lower all the way down. If you want to halfway lower, you can come into the up dog. Thighs are off the mat. And then come back to your downward dog. So as we go through our flows, you can pick baby cobra, cobra, or up dog in any of those sequences. On your next inhale, lift your right leg behind you. Exhale, bring it to meet your hands at the front of the mat. And then slowly rise up to a high lunge. Put into that high lunge. Try to get as wide a stance as possible. Really feel yourself lifting from your hips all the way up. Okay, so on your exhale, you're going to drop your right hand and twist open to the side wall. Exhale back through center. As you come through center, find that little bend in your back. Shine your heart up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, drop and twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale, drop and twist. Inhale back through center. Drop and twist. Inhale back to center. Really lift. Shine that heart to the ceiling. And then bring your hands back around your foot. Step your left foot to meet your right. Fold. Inhale, rise to stand, hands out wide to prayer, hands at the top. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, push your shins away, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, then your right, and then lower down however you like. We'll meet in a downward dog. On your next breath, inhale, left leg lifts. Inhale, bring the foot all the way up. On your next inhale, on your exhale, you're gonna drop your left arm and twist to the side. Inhale, come back through center, really lift. Shine that heart to the ceiling, open up your chest. And exhale, drop and twist. Inhale, back to center, lift. Exhale, drop and twist. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist and open. One more time, inhale through center, lift. Bring those hands back to meet your foot. Right foot meets the left, fold. Inhale, hands out wide. And overhead, come to prayer. Come through heart center, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, push your shins away, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, come back to your plank pose. And then lower, cobra, baby cobra, up dog. And we'll meet in downward dog. Take your time, there's no rush. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and drop your knees wide on the mat and come to a child's pose. Push your hips all the way back to your feet. Keep the hands straight and active in front of you. You want them to be active, yeah. Inhale. Exhale. There, activate those arms. You want this part of your arm off the mat, just straight like that, good. A few more breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, come back to your downward dog. Take your time. All right. Inhale, left leg or right leg lifts, right leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the leg, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, kick it back out. Inhale, bring that foot between your hands. Take a wide, wide stance. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes, and rise up to a low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, just hold this. Try to take it as wide as possible so you're feeling a stretch here. And really try to lift from your hips up. Shine your heart towards the ceiling. Open up that chest. Inhale one more time. Exhale, bring your hands down, freeing your foot. Untuck your toes. Lift the back knee. Bring that left foot to meet your right, the front of the mat. Hold. Inhale, hands come wide to prayer at the top of your mat. Exhale through heart center, hinge up the hips and fold. Exhale, push your shins away, flat back. Bring down your hands, step your right foot back, then your left. Come to your plank pose. Lower your cobra or your up dog. And we'll meet in downward dog. All right, inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten that leg, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, hold. Exhale, kick that foot behind you. Inhale, bring that foot between your hands. Drop that back knee. Flat into a wide, low lunge and lift. Again, feel that stretch across your hip. Really ground down and lift up. Shine your heart to the ceiling. Open up. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to frame your foot. Tuck your toes. Lift that back knee. Bring it to meet your foot to front. Fold. Inhale, hands come wide into a prayer at the top of your mat. Exhale, hands through heart center. Hinge up your hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Push your shins away. Exhale, plant your hands. Left foot goes back, right foot goes back to your plank pose. Then lower to your cobra, up dog, and we'll meet in downward dog. Good breath there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the leg. Inhale, bring that knee to your nose, hold. Kick the foot back up. Bring that foot between your hands to the front of your mat. Drop that back knee. Rise up to your low lunge. Hold, inhale. Bring your hands back down. Now walk your left foot out to the outside of your mat and bring your hands inside that foot. We're gonna come to a lizard pose, so you're gonna lean forward. You can grab your block. If you want to bring your hands or your knee or your elbows to a block, that's helpful. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just really feel that stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. You have that block, go ahead and remove it. Slowly bring your foot back between your hands. Again, tuck those back toes. Bring the left foot to meet the right at the front of your mat and fold. Inhale all the way up, hands out wide and above your head. Exhale, come through heart center, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, flat back, push your shins away. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, then your left to your plank pose. Lower to your cobra or your up dog. And we'll meet in downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the leg. Inhale, bring that knee to your nose, hold. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, bring that foot between your hands in front of your mat. Drop your back knee. Come into your, flatten your foot, come into your low lunge. Just holding that for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Walk that foot to the wide side of your mat. And then you want to come down to a block or to your elbows, whatever feels good. Holding this for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that stretch in that hip. Inhale, you can come up to your hands, remove that block. Slowly walk your foot back between your hands. Tuck your back toes. And bring that knee knee up yet, bring your foot to the front of the mat. Fold. Inhale, hands out wide, come to prayer, top of your mat. Exhale through center, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, push your shins away. Exhale, plant your hands of your left foot back, then your right. Come to your plank pose, fold. Then lower through your cobra, up dog, but we'll meet in downward facing dog. All right, inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten that leg. Inhale, bring the knee to your nose, hold. Exhale, kick it back up. Inhale, bring the foot between your hands, lower that back knee. Flatten the foot and come to your low lunge. Really extend here, shine your heart to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down. We're gonna come here for one breath, so just walk your foot out to the right. Just hold for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot back between your hands. Tuck your toes, lift your back leg, come back to your plank, and then drop your knees to the mat. Come into a tabletop. All right, inhale, left leg goes back, right arm, wrist goes under your shoulder, pivot the back foot, and come into a supported side plank. Inhale, see if you can reach that top hand towards the ceiling any degree more. See if you can shine your chest towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop that top hand, come back to your tabletop. Push back to your downward facing dog. Slowly walk those feet to meet your hands at the front of your mat and fold. Inhale, hands come wide. Prayer hands to top. Exhale through heart center, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, push your shins away, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, then your left. Lower through your cobra, your up dog. And we'll meet in downward dog. All right, inhale, left leg lifts. Bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten that leg. Inhale, bring your knee to your nose. Exhale, kick it back up. Inhale, bring your foot through your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, come to your low lunge. Inhale, lift, open that heart to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down. Walk that foot out wide. Bring your hands inside your foot. Inhale here, inhale. Exhale, bring the foot back between your hands. Tuck your toes, lift that back knee, and then come into your plank pose. Drop the knee. Bring the left shoulder right in line with the wrist, and then pivot that right leg open to the side. Come into your side plank, inhale. Feel your arms stretching away from one another. See if you can shine your heart open to any degree to the ceiling. Drop your head, don't hold tension there. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hand back down to the mat. Bring your knee back down, come to your tabletop. Come back to your downward dog. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, hands out wide to a prayer at the top. Hands through heart center, hinge at the hips and fold. Exhale, halfway lift, push your shins away. Now drop your hands, step your left foot back, then your right. And then lower down through your cobra or up dog. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop your knees to the mat. Come to a tabletop. We're going to do something a little different this time. Come to a tabletop, so all fours. And then just flatten your shins on the mat, and then just come up to stand up your shins. You want your knees about hip distance apart, and tuck your toes behind you. And keep your abs tight. We're going to bring our hands behind us, again, fingers pointing towards the ground, and our elbows coming together. Similar to what we did when we were standing, this is just going to be a camel pose on our knees. So as you inhale, push your hips forward, spread across your chest, and let your head drop behind you. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come back up. And bring your hands back to tabletop. Just let that settle for a second. And you're going to slowly push back to your downward dog again. On your inhale, go ahead and walk your feet to the front of your mat. Fold. And slowly rise to stand. All right, so we're going to do our tree pose. So starting on the left leg, ground into that left foot. Spread your toes wide and push into the mat. So really rooting in to the mat and feeling firm in that leg. And then you can take the front foot and you can put it here. You'll feel this opening. This is perfectly fine. If you want to go higher on your leg, you can grab that ankle. Bring the foot and the thigh together, or avoiding the knee. For balance, you can find a spot on the ground in front of you to fix your gaze on and drishti. And it helps if you push your foot and your thigh together. It'll help you balance. Hands can come to prayer. Once you have that, go ahead and you can grow your tree. Inhale. Exhale. If you fall out, it's fine. Just try to come back into it. Slowly bring your hands back through heart center, and then just slowly drop that leg and shake it out. And we'll move into the other side. So again, try to flex your toes and really ground into the mat. It'll help you with balance. And then you can come here. You can really try to push your foot and your leg together. It really does help, like, with stability. If you want to go deeper, you can grab that foot, push it to your thigh. Find your drishti, your focal point. slowly drop your foot. Control. Good. Bring your hands by your side. Inhale, hands wide. Come to a prayer at the top. Exhale, hands through heart center. Hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Push your shins away. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat. Step your right foot back, then your left. Come to your plank, hold. Lower to your cobra or your up dog. And we'll meet in downward dog. All right, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten that leg. Hold. Bring the knee to your nose. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, push that foot back out. Inhale, bring that knee or that foot between your hands, the front of your mat. Drop the back knee, come to your lunge. Ground well. Lift the arms. Feel the length coming from your hips. Shine that heart open towards the ceiling. Good. Bring your hands back to frame your foot. Walk that foot towards the outside of the mat. And then lean forward. Feel that stretch in your hip. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your foot back between your hands. Tuck the toes of your left foot. Step the right foot back to your plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop that right knee. Bring your right wrist under your shoulder. Pivot that left foot down and come to your side plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop the top hand. Come back to your tabletop. And then just push to your downward dog. Inhale. Slowly bring the feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat. And from here, just slowly rise to stand. We're going to practice that dancer's pose. So you can do any variation that works for you. So if you want, we'll start with, again, grounding into that left leg. And then just kick that foot into your hand. Just come into the quad stretch to start. If that's enough for you, that's feeling good, that's great. If you want to go deeper, bring that hand to the inside of your foot. And as you kick the foot into your hand, slowly hinge forward. And you can bring that left arm in front of you for balance. If you fall out, just try it again. Inhale. Exhale, hold it, inhale. Exhale, one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower with control. Forward fold, release that. Shake it out. Inhale, hands come wide. Hands above your head in prayer. Exhale, hands through heart center. Hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, push your shins away, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat. Step your right foot back, then your left. Lower to your cobra or your up dog. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. All right, last round. So left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten that leg. Inhale, bring the knee to your nose. Hold. Inhale, bring the foot between your hands, drop that back knee, and rise up. Again, really feel that length from your hips. Inhale, shine that heart to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. Slowly walk that foot out. Bring your hands inside and feel that stretch. Inhale, and exhale. Bring your foot back between your hands. Tuck your toes, and then come to your plank pose. Just drop the left knee. Bring the left wrist underneath the shoulder. Pivot the right foot down, and peel up to your side plank. Inhale. Exhale, bring that hand back down. Just come to all fours, and then kick back into your downward facing dog. Slowly walk those feet to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Hold for a second, and then slowly roll up. Good. Coming into that dancer's pose on the other side, we're grounding in through our right foot, and then starting with that quad stretch here. If this is all you want to do, this is fine. You're going to feel it in the hips that we've been opening. If you want to go further, you can bring this hand inside the foot, and then really kick that foot into your hand as you hinge forward. Again, finding a dristy, something to focus on will help. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Got it. Exhale. More breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come down with control. Awesome. And just forward fold over your leg. Release that. Inhale, hands come wide overhead. Exhale, through heart center, hinge at your hips and fold. Inhale, push your shins away, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your left foot back then your right to your plank pose. Come to your cobra or your up dog. And we'll meet in downward dog. Slowly just walk your feet to your hands. You can cross your ankles and come to sit. Bring your legs straight in front of you and lift the flesh from underneath your sit bones. Ground into the ground, the floor. Inhale, lift your hands overhead. And then exhale, fold your chest forward. Don't just collapse. I feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Inhale, find length. And exhale, fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Slowly come to rise up. Scoot your butt forward and then come onto your back. Your knees will stay bent towards the ceiling. We're going to come into bridge pose. So you want your feet hip width distance apart. As you inhale, kick or push your hips up to the ceiling. You can clasp your hands underneath your butt and then roll your shoulders underneath. It will help to push your hips up more. as close as you can to your butt. Your knees are hip width distance apart. Hands by your side. Inhale, push your hips to the sky. And clasp your hands, bring those shoulder blades together. And hold. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands, lower down. Again, windshield wiper side to side. We're going to do that one more time. So bring the feet close to your butt. Hands down by your side. Inhale. Push your hips to the ceiling. Clasp those hands underneath you if that feels good. Push your shoulder blades together. See if that gets you hips higher. Inhale. And exhale. Release your hands down to the mat. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. With both feet flat and your knees to the ceiling, take the right ankle over the left thigh, create a figure 4, and then reach the right hand between the space between your legs, and the left hand goes around the outside of your thigh. Keep your head on the mat and just push that shin or your leg towards your chest so you can feel the stretch on the outside of your right hip. Drop that left foot to the floor, and then just bring your right knee over so your knees are together, and drop them to the left. You can bring your hands out to a giant T, and your gaze can go over to the right. Just feel that twist in your back. Bring both knees to the mat. Fold that left ankle over your right thigh. Grab the space in between your legs, and then you can grab your shin or under the right thigh. Tug that in towards your chest. Bring that left foot down, drop the right foot down, drop the knees together, and then let them go to the right. move out to a giant T, and your gaze can go over towards the left if that feels good. You can close your eyes. Slowly come to roll back onto your back. Bring your feet together and let your knees go wide on the mat. So that opening in your hips. Just for a couple of breaths, inhale. And exhale. You can stay here, or you can come into full shavasana. Straighten out your legs in front of you. Feet go out to the side, come wide onto the mat. Hands at your side with your palms up to the ceiling. On your next inhale, slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring movement back to the body. You can take a big morning stretch, reach your hands over your head, reach your feet in front of you. Hug your knees into your chest, give them a big squeeze. See how that feels different from the beginning of the class. Slowly roll onto your right side in the fetal position. Keep your eyes closed. When you're ready, you can push yourself up to sit. Try to keep your eyes closed if possible. Taking in all the hard work that we just did. Bring your hands to heart center. couple deep breaths. Inhale in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose, out through your mouth. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Take your time. I'm like waking up.
There's announcements. We're going to read tonight, so I'm going to go get my How does everyone feel?
Still sleeping. I think we both recorded. For weeks?